What up, beautiful people? For Haley's here. And for those who are continuing viewers, welcome back to my channel. My name is For Haley's. I talk about self-love, bring awareness to self-development, leveling up. So on this content, I'm going to be talking about 3 major ways how can you maintain confidence, or confidence is an up and down battle. There's going to be moments and days you're not going to feel confident, then there's going to be times when you're going to feel your best. And this is what I've learned so far on my self-love journey. So the first way on how to maintain confidence is consistency and affirmations. So I do believe that consistency, being consistent on anything that you do, plays a huge role on trying to maintain confidence. I don't think there's any such thing as maintaining confidence 24/7. If you want to be on the path to confidence, you want to feel like your highest, best version of yourself, you want your self-esteem to boost high, I do feel like consistency does play a huge part. And the reason why I say this is because if you continue to show up and make effort and do your part, you're going to start to see results. Even if the results is big, it's small, whatever. As long as you keep on going for something and you keep doing it, you keep working hard at it, whether it's podcasting, whether it's YouTube, whether it's working out, if you keep putting more time into working out, you're going to see massive results. You're not going to have confidence if you're just being stagnant or if you're just sitting around being lazy. The thing about life is that nothing is ever handed to you. It's not going to fall on your lap. So if you want to be confident, you want to feel your best, practice being consistent. Half of life is just showing up. Whether you go to the gym, the fact that you even go to the gym, even if you did not work out, the fact that you even got there and you made an effort to just show up, even if you did not work out, it's better than just sitting around. That moment of just showing up anywhere in your life, whether it's work, whether it's school, if you're just showing up, you are gaining some type of momentum, push you to actively do something, but not doing anything, just wasting your time away, wasting your life, you're not going to get no type of results. Whatever it is, if you're just showing up, that's half the battle. You showed up and you paid your membership, you're actively doing something, you're gaining momentum. You're planting a seed in your head that you're going to soon reap the benefits that you're trying to sow into. It's kind of like you're manifesting. It's like driving. You're in your car, you're driving, and you're just looking at this area, or you're driving around in a place where you truly want to move into. This is what my mom and my dad did growing up. We would just drive around looking at certain houses, and even if we couldn't afford it at the time, but just showing up and visualizing it kind of plays a huge role in manifestation, and that kind of keeps you going into the route of being consistent. Being consistent is a huge commitment. You owe that to you, and doing so just have a greater outcome. I know consistency is very hard. I struggle with this all the time, but ever since I started my YouTube channel, I said that I'm gonna push out 2 videos a week. And even though my channel is not huge, it's small, the fact that I'm even doing this every week twice, it brings me so much confidence. It gives me momentum. It makes me believe that maybe one day, whatever I vision for myself, I can make it into reality. It's not just a thought anymore. It's not just a what if. I'm not going to have any type of regret. That's the thing about being consistent. You never know what your outcome is going to be. But not doing anything is guaranteed to failure. It's guaranteed to not getting the desired outcome that you truly wanted. And not just consistency. The reason why I say affirmations is another way of boosting your confidence, leveling up your self-esteem, reaching your truest potential, is because when you say positive affirmations to yourself, you are shifting your mindset and you're looking at it from a different perspective. And this type of perspective gives you a mentality that you're looking things in a positive way. Instead of having a fixed mindset, you're looking at it from a growth mindset. When you believe that you can do something and you plant that affirmation in your mind, you automatically start to implement it. You start to take action because you already build some type of confidence or some type of self-esteem to get you to where you want to be. So affirmations is the starting point of building confidence. Instead of looking at your life or looking at your circumstances or anything that's going on with you, instead of looking at it from a negative point of view, you change your focus, you shift your mind and look at it from a very positive point of view. So I do believe that consistency and affirmations can bring you confidence, because this will bring you change and this will help boost your motivation. So number 2 on your level of confidence is you gotta celebrate your small wins. And I cannot stress this enough. I know it may sound a little cliche, I know it may sound a little bit overrated, but this is really, really true. I totally agree with this. It doesn't matter where you are in your path. It doesn't matter what's going on around you. Whatever you accomplish, whether it's losing weight, whether it's a small task, whether it's a small goal, whatever it is that you have completed for the day, for the week, celebrate your small wins. For example, let's say if any of you ladies or men are in a diet and for 3 days out of the whole entire week you started working out. Celebrate your small wins by maybe one day having a cheat day, or you don't have to have a cheat day, you can have a cheat moment. If you working hard, you've been in the gym, you've been putting in that effort, you sacrifice, have a glass of wine. Small wins just gives you a boost of energy and confidence that will accumulate later down in the future. You start to acknowledge how far you've gone and you start to see some small results, whether it's small, whether it's big. You start to notice like, wow, I've made a huge change. I've come this far and not to give up. Let me just keep going, because if I made this type of results, imagine if I go even harder, how farther is my end result? And this is part of self-love as well. Once you start to accomplish your little goals, you start to love yourself more and you start to embrace the process, because you know what they say, don't fall in love with the end result. Don't be too obsessed. Fall in love with who you are, where you are, and appreciate the process and appreciate the journey. Don't ever despise small beginnings. Small leaks leads to giant peaks. I think that's the quote, and I truly believe in that. And any goal or success, no matter how big, no matter how small, should be celebrated. You know, that's part of your journey, that's part of your path, and that's gonna only motivate you and elevate you to be the highest, bestest version of yourself. And this is what brings confidence, and this is what I mean by self-love. You start to really, really live your authentic individuality. Rewarding yourself leads to bigger achievement. Once you start to accomplish the small things, it's only gonna lead you to bigger achievements. And it's gonna build so much momentum inside of you and around you that it will bring you happiness and it will bring you more success. Whatever you keep putting out there, you keep trying to reach your goals, trying to build this level of confidence, the universe is gonna bring it right back to you, and you're only gonna attract more abundance. Okay, and number 3, stop worrying what other people have to say about you. Stop worrying what other people feel about you. Because most of the time, the way how people feel about you, the way how people talk about you is a reflection of themselves. You know, I can't stress this enough, but most of the time when you hear people gossiping about you, people feel a certain way about you, especially when you're leveling up, because you know what they say, elevation takes separation. So once you're on that path to confidence, to self-love, don't worry about the naysayers. Don't worry about the haters, because it comes from their own insecurity. It comes from jealousy. It comes from lack of support. It comes from lack of love. It comes from lack of motivation. Whatever it is, don't take it so personal and don't stress yourself about it too much, because most of the time it got nothing to do with you but everything about them. Sometimes when you are so confident in yourself and you have this energy, you have this aura that just attracts more love and more joy, other people can't stand to see you happy because they're so envious, because they're so miserable. That's why I always say misery loves company. And just don't take the people around you so serious, because you never know what's going on behind closed doors. And you should never worry about what people have to say. You got to stop worrying about how people think about you, because what they say really does not matter. Literally, it just does not matter. These people are not paying your bills. I always said it, but opinions does not pay your bills. It does not bring you positivity. It does not bring you any abundance, any success. I know it's hard because we all have been there. You know, we go through this a lot of the times. Don't worry about how people feel about you. People got a negative outlook on you. That's because that's their own little perception in their brain. And if that's how they truly feel about you, that's because that's how they feel about themselves. That's because what's around them is so toxic and negative. Some people out here really does not like to see a happy soul. A miserable spirit cannot stand a happy soul. Always remember that. So don't care about what people gotta say about you, what they feel about you. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth your time. Keep doing you, keep elevating, and more blessings is going to come to you, because you honestly block your blessings by stooping down to these people's energy. So when the hater talks about you, when the hater feels something about you, keep it pushing, sis. Worry about you. Worry about your path, because you're going to be blessed more abundantly. What goes around comes back around. You got to let God take care of your issues, take care of your problems. So I hope y'all like this video. I hope y'all like this content. Authentically for Haley's is now streaming on all major platforms: iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify right here. And my Instagram is right here. And if you like more content like this, then please subscribe to my channel. I'll be back for more videos.